Welcome, Robert.
Oh, thank you.
Such beautiful piano playing earlier. Thank you for that.
Thank you. My pleasure. I just want to show you this first. I spoke to you about my legs on the Wednesday in Maroochydore.
About 3-4 weeks ago, yeah.
Thursday afternoon, I put 25 stitches in there when I fell off the stairs. So I'm just sort of wondering what's going on.
What, since then?
Yeah, the day after.
Oh, the day after?
The day after, on the Thursday, and the Wednesday in Maroochydore.
Wow.
I fell off the stairs, or some outdoor stairs, and tore a large hole in my...
So you want to know why you created that experience?
Yeah, I know question? I created it.
But why? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, so this is a common question. It's like, well, how could I, if it's something like a sore back, or I put my back out moving house, or I caught a flu, or the guy on the TV show that had HIV, how did I create that? That's something I caught, I fell down the stairs. Obviously, that's what happened. Well, that's just one layer of reality. Let's go deeper. There's always a cause, a beingness, thanks Pam, a space that creates that. It reminds me of when we were moving house and I absolutely did something to my back and couldn't move for a few days. And any observer out there would say, oh, well, you moved house, of course that's going to happen. And when I tuned in, I went into my back, I said, what, that box wasn't that heavy, what happened? And it was saying to me, the space that I was lifting from was from resentment. I was so tired of moving houses, it was like our 7th time, that to lift another box was driving me nuts. So I picked that up from this space of, oh, another friggin' box. That energy, it wasn't lifting a box that did it, it was the space that I was coming from. So who you're being in any moment is creating a reality. So this is a beautiful example here with Robert. So let's have a look at what's going on in the leg. Okay, the very first thing it's saying is stubbornness. He just doesn't want to get this lesson. And he's going to keep inflicting pain upon himself until he's ready to hear some truth. So it's also saying he's afraid to move to the next level because he's afraid of... It's like he's become comfortable with the information he's learnt and he has available. It's like, that I'm comfortable with, I know my way around it, it's cruisy, it's good. But if you're going to open me up to a whole new realm of information, I'm back to being a novice, a beginner again. And quite frankly, I don't want to feel that way.
I get bogged down. That's what I get bogged down.
Yep. Yeah. Let me have a look at that. Yeah, bogged down in detail. In all the mechanics of it all. So we'll go a bit deeper than that and we'll just see what's the lesson here? What's the next level? Okay, the next level for Robert is self-love. That pretty much applies to all of us. But that's what he's ripe and ready for. Not all of us are right at that point. Some of us are still learning to be present. Some of us are still learning to eat well. But for him, the lesson is now self-love. Now, what's showing up there is, if I let that in, what gruesome past am I going to have to look at in order to deal with that? So these fears of remembering, of recalling, of reliving are preventing that next level of growth. And that applies to many in this room today. So let's go a little bit deeper. With Robert's permission, we're going to bring in some truth. Truth heals. Truth sets free. And it's saying you never really had to look at your wounds to heal them before. Why do you have to start doing that now?
Could you repeat that?
You never had to look at your wounding, your injuries in the to move beyond them in the past. Why do you have to start dredging things up now? Why has that become a concept? It's like you've never used that as a vehicle to move forward. Why all of a sudden is it a vehicle to move forward now? It's saying transcendence doesn't rely on bouncing off the past. Transcendence relies on releasing the past.
No, I'm with you. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now, again, in many psychological circles, that is a reality. We need to look at the past in order to heal it. That's so out of date. That's so old. And the intelligence in Robert is saying he knows how to do this. He knows how not to have to look at that and dredge that up. It's not in his highest good. It's not in anyone's highest good to dredge all that stuff up. In fact, it's much better that he doesn't. It's a much faster growth process. He knows how to do this. Let go of needing the past as a condition of your identity, and you'll be free of it. It's that simple.
It's that simple.
Yeah. I'm saying it's that simple because he knows how to do it.
That's simple.
He knows how to do this. How do I know he knows how to do this? Because that's what the information is saying. He's actually quite masterful of seeing an attachment, releasing an attachment, seeing an attachment, releasing it. Yes?
Yeah.
You are, aren't you? I didn't make it up. I don't know you. How can I make this stuff up? But that's what I'm making sure he's masterful at it. He doesn't get invested in, I need to hang on to this. He's just hit a point now, and I've just cleared that. See the attachments, release the attachments. You don't need them anymore. It's like old heirlooms, an old grandfather clock here, and old this. I don't need that anymore. What do I need that for? He knows that. You don't need my help. Go sit down.
Thank you, sir.